Hello guys, it's your boy AD back with another video. Now we're gonna be doing one now towards Kaguya. It was trained by Kaguya, my bad. Part one basically. So yeah, anyways, I've been basically working on a script for Wife Naruto was no Wife Kaguya had a daughter Uidu part one basically. So yeah, I'm working on a script for that one, and Kaguya's daughter is gonna be working with Kaguya in this one. So yeah, just thought that you guys know. And yeah, because if I did it like I did it before, it would be kind of really hard to do us because yeah. Anyways, like it would be too similar to the first one. It would just be boring to watch. So yeah. Anyways, that's basically all I have to say, and yeah, let's just get this video started.
And now, this world shall know pain. Almighty push!
We're gonna start this wife off with like at the valley at the end, with Naruto having the 90th cloak on him, and Odama Sengun. Basically, you know how when you have 90th chakra in Sengun, it makes it kind of purplish black. Yeah, that's basically called Odama Sengun, I think. And pointed at Sasuke, who had two wings on his back and grayish skin basically, and his hand covered Shidori, pointed at Naruto's heart, and Naruto screams out Sasuke, and Sasuke screams out Naruto. They clash with each other, but Naruto held back in this one, and Sasuke's like fuck. He's somehow basically mistaking the 90th chakra. You know how he's red and shit, and Naruto's eyes are red. Yeah, he somehow mistaken it for the Sharingan for a second, like for a split second, and started to think of Itachi, and pretty much got pissed off and used everything he had left, and managed to overpower Naruto since he was holding back, and he like trying to not kill Sasuke or anything. So yeah, and basically Sasuke overpowered him, piercing straight to Naruto's heart, killing him. And yeah, Naruto, Walkley basically came to the battlefield to see Sasuke take his hands out of Naruto's chest and Naruto's dead body falling down. And the last thing Naruto sees is Sasuke smirking back at Walkley, back to Walkley. Then he basically goes. Walkley tries doing a leaf hurricane to pretty much knock Sasuke out. But Kabuto appears out of nowhere and blocks it and basically neck chops Walkley. Then he passes out. Then he summons a snake, swallows up swallow up Sasuke and himself, and goes to Orochimaru's base. And yeah, we go to Naruto. He wakes up in a dark, empty void and wonders to himself, is this the afterlife? But then he hears a soft, gentle voice. He gets up and basically starts following it to see a small and kind of beautiful house. And he goes to the freaking house and basically knocks on the door. And it opens, but there's no one there. Naruto starts to kind of wander to the house, and he sees just a regular house. It's like just a regular house, like with like one bedroom, one freaking, oh my gosh, living room and shit. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Until he finds basically a basement, and he opens it and goes down to see a coffin basically with a lot of chains, about 100, and a marking on the coffin. But then he realized it's a seal, like the one on his stomach, kind of, but on a much bigger slash stronger level. So yeah, he slowly walks up to it and places his hands on it, trying to figure out how it works. And basically it almost takes out all his chakra. Like, yeah. And basically he made it like right when he touches almost all his chakra gets taken away quickly. Then he quickly pulled his hand away, but it was already fuck it. But it was already too late. The coffin basically, like, the chain started glowing, and this snap basically just break apart, and the coffin basically blows up, destroying most of the roof, I guess you can say, in the process. Then hold up. And then a beautiful girl with long white hair, bunny-like ears, 3 eyes, and a big long cloak and long fingernails and pale white skin. Then like in shining like then a shining light appear fuck. Then a shining light appear behind her. Oh my gosh, bro, I can't freaking read, bro. And yeah, lighting up basically the whole area thingy, and like the whole pretty much world that he's in type thing. So yeah, like oh my gosh, I'm lost, bro. Fuck. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, the whole basically the lights up the whole area. Then she slowly floats down to Naruto. Then a massive wave of chakra like washes over Naruto, like, you know, kind of like how Orochimaru did the thingy, and you know how the wind was blowing over Naruto. It's kind of like that, but just chakra. So it washes over Naruto, making him have goosebumps. Then the girl says, "Who are you?" Naruto slowly responds with a shaky voice, "I'm Naruto Uzumaki." Then he goes in a then she goes in a thinking position, saying, "Uzumaki, huh?" Then Naruto asks her name. She says, "I'm Kaguya Otsutsuki, the goddess of chakra." Then Naruto was pretty shocked, but like he started not to be scared anymore, because she says she's a goddess. So yeah, and he believes that gods and goddesses are supposed to be good. So yeah. And you know, all that shit. And yeah, oh my god, bro, why can't I freaking read? Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, starting not to be. Oh my god. Anyway, Kaguya Kaguya didn't ask him how is he here. Then he says that he basically explained what happened, and Kaguya says lift your freaking shirt, and he does, and she sees the seal, and she goes into it and sees the nine tails trying to heal Naruto's heart basically. Then she understands how Naruto was yeah. Like she understands how Naruto was brought here. And what's it called? What the fuck? Okay, I need to take okay. Okay, because of him being like Ashura's reincarnation and how Naruto dies by Sasuke and all that stuff. Then she says, I see the fuck. I see how you got here and shit. Naruto, uh, oh my freaking gosh. How do I keep losing myself? Anyways, Naruto freaking then Naruto says, what uh like what did she see? Then she explained what she saw, and Naruto was pretty surprised that she sees all that. Then Naruto asked, since your god is basically, can you send me back to the real world? Then she says yes, she can do that. And Naruto got up, ready to leave, but then Kaguya says, but why would I do that? Basically, then Naruto asks, why wouldn't you? She says, because your life doesn't matter. Then Naruto asks, what does she mean by that? Then she says, you would just go back and protect those stupid villagers, and wouldn't you? But Naruto says no. If she revived him, he would actually. Then we skip over because I'm not gonna tell you what he says. You would just have to see in the future. The Naruto says something to her, which I won't tell you what she says to the future until the future. Then Kaguya smirks and says, okay, I'll send you back, but first I will need to train you to get stronger, basically. Okay. Then we skip about 4 years, yeah. And, over. And those 4 years, Naruto and Kaguya have started dating. And, yeah. Their relationship is, they basically did everything together except inappropriate things, yeah, you know exactly what I mean. I know you know what I mean, but yeah. Naruto learns how to create things out of chakra, yang slash he creates things out of chakra and imagination slash yang release, yin and yang release, whatever it's called. Basically, you think of something, they can get a clear image of it, and then you put chakra in it, basically make it appear. So, and you can also control it and fly and shit. So yeah. And most of the jutsus in the world by from Kaguya, because Black Zetsu gave it to him. Well, Kaguya also gave him some of a chakra, making him get all the chakra natures in some of the Otsutsuki's trees. They kind of most of the Kigenkai and shit, but not the third eyes or anything like that, and the third eyes or the palm thingies, yeah. Anyways, you know how the Otsutskis have eyes in the palm and whatnot, so yeah, not that either. So yeah. Naruto gets sent back after the 4 years, wake up to find himself in a box. Then he slowly basically tries to move. And Naruto didn't really want to leave anymore because he wanted to stay with Kaguya, but Kaguya explained that he had to go. So, and if we meet her again, so yeah. And Naruto promised that he would revive her, so yeah. Anyways, he wakes up to find himself in a box. Then he slowly tries to moving around and shit, but couldn't. Then he realized he must be buried on the ground. So yeah, he started to flare up his chakra a little bit. but it was kind of hard to do because his body has been shut down for 4 freaking years. So yeah, then we skip to the Hokage's tower. Tsunade was having a bad day as usual since basically Naruto died. With the Rookie 11 there who were getting ready to do a mission basically till they felt the Master Amount of Chakra, and how it was familiar to them. They like how it looks familiar to the lost Uzumaki friend. Everyone was shocked and basically jumped out of freaking window thinking in their head this can't be possible. They go to Naruto's grave to see a small crack on the ground. Then it basically started getting bigger and cracking everywhere, like the floor and shit, till it basically explodes, sending a beam of light into the air. Then Naruto raised up from the basically hole that he created from the grave thingy, shocking everyone, and everyone pretty much said Naruto with a shock expression on their face, and Naruto basically was floating up kind of, and basically he looked down and says, "Oh, so it's you guys." And basically everyone was hell shocked to see Naruto, and that's pretty much everything off. Oh yeah, before I leave, Naruto, Sasuke also basically has been training like in canon. So yeah, and basically, yeah, the point Naruto came back out right now is at the very very end of the 3 years training trip, like yeah, like 1 or 2 weeks before the training trip would end. So yeah, anyways, this pretty much gonna get it off. If you guys like it, subscribe, and yeah, next part I will be going over how Naruto interaction goes with his old friends and whatnot, and yeah, and possibly the plan that he has for Naruto, Sasuke, and other people's. So yeah, and I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.